brand new month of baseball as we get set for June 1st. Second game of the 6-game set between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball is straight ahead right after this. Grant Gavin, a right-hander out of the bullpen, will get the starting assignment. And so far, what do we know about him, Bob? I could tell you one thing. His pitch count, his arsenal, he could do it as long as he stays focused and he makes the right pitches to get inside that strike zone. James Outman ready to go for Tulsa as we are about ready to play ball on the 1st of the month. 3 words, let's play ball. And here is the first pitch by Gavin. Swing and a miss underway. And the count now is 0-1. Got fans watching from Tulsa, Midland, Corpus Christi, Arkansas, and Frisco. So far, Frisco Rough Riders tonight at Wichita, playing the doubleheader that they pretty much didn't get a chance to play yesterday. Well, gotta say, after yesterday, that was just a hailstorm over the ballpark out in Wichita. They had hail, lightning, wind, and rain. The rain was coming down in buckets. Boy, I gotta say, you could barely see downtown when it came like a rainstorm that'll soak you through your underwear. You're not lying about that, Bob. And, well, let's give the direct pause. We give the visiting starting lineups, and yes, it looks just like this. Tonight, everybody plays a part. They got to keep the ball in play. They got to make sure that if they get the 29th victory of the night, and pretty much of the season, then they will keep the first place position and keep Wichita down in second place. Here's a pitch. That one's curveball just outside. It's 1 ball, no strike. Jorbit Vias coming in. 1 away, nobody on here in the top of 1, and that one 1 ball and 1 strike. The air up in right field is Joshua Mears, and he will make the play. So 2 quick retired here in this half inning. So that'll bring in the hot corner third baseman, Cody Hosey. Hosey coming in. Drillers winning by the margin of last night, 8-5 the final. As we played 10 innings of baseball. And gotta say, San Antonio really had hopes of keeping that game tied and walking it off in the bottom of 10. Well, that one is hit high in the air. That one will go foul, and the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So far, we got Frisco at Wichita, Tulsa at San Antonio, Midland at Amarillo, Corpus Christi at Northwest Arkansas, and Arkansas at Springfield. Right there, that one is fouled off, and the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Frisco and Tulsa, they both lead the first place positions. San Antonio and Wichita will lead the second place positions. Midland and Northwest Arkansas in third place. 4th place is Amarillo and Arkansas. And 5 places in the last spot, Corpus Christi and Springfield will be down in last place. That one is well hit, but that will go high in the air to Joshua Mears, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we go to the bottom half of the first inning with no score. In now is Mike Wright Jr. as he strides up for the Tulsa Drillers on the mound to start the bottom of 1. He's got the ERA of 5.50, 18 innings, 17 hits. The whip of 1.56, Walks and strikeouts are evened up at 11 apiece. So pretty good right there. Aggie Rosario coming in as we begin the bottom of 1. And here is the pitch. That one, line drive up the middle center field for a base hit. And what a way to get this one going here tonight. Yeah, and so far that one was just well crushed. He got it right past that pitcher and that shortstop right to center. Boom, a base hit. Really does the unique justice of getting those hits in. In now is CJ Hinojosa. He takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. So far yesterday, man. Wichita. I gotta say, that one really not the best thing that you would have seen, but evidently you saw how bad it got. The thunderstorms that moved right on in was the top half of the second for Frisco. They had a runner at second. They had a 3-1 count. And so far there was just no score on that one. That one is line drive up the left field. That's a base hit. And that is the first 2 hits for San Antonio. And that's going to bring in right fielder Joshua Mears. Just a clean base hit by that guy, C.J. Abrams. Or, sorry, C.J. Hinojosa. Yes, we got to talk about C.J. Abrams doing really good as he got called up yesterday from AAA El Paso to head to the majors in San Diego. So far, everybody doing good. Even Esturi Ruiz up in AAA El Paso. He didn't get no call yet. And so far, everybody, former San Antonio Mission, making their way to AAA. That one is outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is James Wood as he strides up here. 3-1. And that one loads it up. And bases are juiced. And first walk surrendered by Mike Wright Jr. And his heart is just racing as he gave up that walk. And so far, if I was that pitcher for Tulsa, my heart would be racing. It's like you're going into the Indianapolis 500 with race cars on the track. Here's the 0-1. And that one well holded up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bags are loaded. Nobody out. A good sign right here to put the ball out of here. And that one, line drive. That one is right there. And they will get an out. The run is in to score. And what a close play as they get them out a footstep shy of the bag. And here's the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. Score reads San Antonio 1, Tulsa nothing here in the bottom of 1. And that one is inside for a code strike. Gets 0-1. Good crowd here tonight. Got LA Dodger fans. Even though that is the AA affiliate of the Tulsa Drillers. Also AAA in Oklahoma City as well. So they are the parent clubs of LA. And that one is outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Padres affiliates, AA San Antonio and AAA El Paso. That one is right there. Tagging up, running from third. And he makes the play in at third safely. Beats the tag. So the sacrifice fly brings the run. The runner is safe at third. And it's a 2-0 San Antonio lead. Now in Augustine Ruiz. As he comes in. Ready to get 3-0 on the board. With just a base hit. And that one is well inside. Coach Strike gets 0-1. No balls and 1 strike by Mike Wright Jr. And that one outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Temperature is 86 degrees. And that one's going to be well hit. And that one gets down extra bases. And the run is in to score. And that's going to be an RBI double. As San Antonio will put 1 more on the board. It's now 3-0 Missions. What a way to get this bottom half of 1 started. And now here's the hot corner third baseman Olivier Basabe as he gets a strike 1. Gotta say, tomorrow night, game 3 of this 6-game set. Pitch here, and that one is high in the air. Catcher has it, makes a play, and that's the inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left. As we go to the top half of the second, it's a 3-0 San Antonio lead.
Number 15.
And we go to the top of the second, stepping in, Ryan Ward. As he strides in, and he fouls one off, and the count now 0-1. Same last name as Little Ryland Ward, survivor of the 2017 Sutherland Springs church shooting that happened. Well, we also had another shooting in Uvalde. As you guys may heard of, Tuesday last week, there was a elementary school shooting. There was 19 kids that had died and 2 adults as well that was also eliminated by the gunman. Yes, and we do want to keep them in our prayers, and so far just want everybody in the San Antonio community to pray over the ones that had lost loved ones during Tuesday's shooting of last week. So that would be line drive up in left center field for a base hit.
The designated hitter, Jose.
And that'll bring in Jose Ramos as he strides in a Taco Bell double play. The tying run for Tulsa is on deck. So yes, you know who we saw down in Uvalde? Well, I don't know who. You know, his last name starts with a B. Oh, Biden? Yeah. Oh, well, what was he doing down here? He's grieving for the loss of every little child, but evidently he played. And so far, well, we can't say any more about him because evidently big techs and big medias are listening in. So we're going to have to put it right there. Here's Devin Mann as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. We leave politics outside. This is not the best place for politics. And so far, just want everybody to know that politics need to stay out of sports. Because what happened back in 2019 and 20 during the COVID pandemic, they really put the signs, and so far it was not the nicest signs that you'd see on there. But evidently we do not talk about it. Here's Hamlet Marte as he strides in. And as he takes a cold strike 1. 2-1, 2 out. Tying run is Marte as he tries to deliver one here. And a pitch. That one high in the air. Thomas Malone running after this one. Can't get there. And ooh, he hit the wall. Ouch. No balls and 2 strikes. And that one right there. And he got him out at third. Apply the tag. The inning is over. So, no runs on 2 hits, 2 left. And we go to the bottom of 2. And it's a 3-0 San Antonio lead. Here is Thomas Malone as he comes in. 8-9-1 due up for the bottom of 2. So far, so good here tonight. And the pitch. And that one drilled right there. Pass to the pitcher. He's covered for first. And that is 1 away. Great play by the pitcher. Get him down. Out number 1. But evidently that one, without a doubt, was just something that a pitcher would do for the first baseman. I mean, yeah, everybody has to work as a team, right, Bob? And not only just that, but you got to communicate where that ball goes at all times. You got to say, it's high, it's high. Let's go, let's go. Grab that ball. Come on. You know. And that one right there. Line drive to short. And they get him out by a footstep. That's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Aggie Rosario.
And that's going to bring in Aggie Rosario. He's 1 for 1. Single and a run. And that one's inside. Code strike. Gets 0-1. Nothing and 1. And that one drilled right there. Shortstop gets him right out at first. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And we go to the top half of the 3rd inning. The Missions lead it 3-0. Top half of the 3rd, Omar Estevez coming in as we are ready to go. Here is the pitch. That one's inside. Code strike. Gets 0-1. 9-1-2 for Tulsa due up in this half inning. And so far you hear the crowd just clapping, and they're just ready to get this night rolling, which it is. After losing last night, the Missions surrendered the first game of this 6-game set to Tulsa. It was 8-5 the final. Drillers take the series starter, and they win the 28th of the year on their side. Here's James Outman. And the pitch right there and inside. Code strike. Gets 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. And the count now is 1-2. Top of the 3rd. Missions lead 3-0 over Tulsa. Tomorrow, game 3 of 6, as we have our Thirsty Thursday. And so far, we're doing pretty good right there. That one, swing and a miss, gets him down. And there's 2 up, 2 down, and there's a strikeout by Gavin. And so far, we're about ready to hit the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And now here is Jorbit Tavias. 0 for 1 fly out in the 1st inning. 2 away, nobody on base in this half inning alone. And a pitch by Gavin, high in the air. Rodriguez gets his eyes on it, and he's got it. A 1-2-3 inning. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. You're listening to Missions Baseball here in South Texas on 91.1 and The Bull and YouTube Live. CJ Hinonosa coming in. He strides up to the plate first for the bottom of 3 as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch, and that one is well drilled high in the air, right there to left field. He'll make the catch, and he's got it for 1 away. That'll bring in Joshua Mears coming in as he strides up next for this half inning. Frisco shuts out Wichita in their game 1 of the doubleheader that got rained out. Final score 3-0. Frisco will move up by 1. And so far, pretty good. They get the first place position. And San Antonio really needs to step it up and put another win in there. Make it 26. And if Frisco wins again, then they'll still take the first place position. And while San Antonio will still be the second in the South. Here's Joshua Mears as he comes in. And that one is well inside for a coach strike. It's out, and there's 2 away. In now, center fielder James Wood. As he comes in, the pitch outside, and the count now 1 ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1. The ground out was an RBI. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, wind blowing out from center field. Nice breeze. Gotta say, Texas needs rain, but evidently a few chances well in our forecast. As we go into Friday and Saturday, there's at least a few chances of maybe a shower, 2 thunderstorms as well. But evidently can't rule anything out. And that one right there, line drive, that gets down for a base hit. So little 2-out single continues the inning. And that one, just a well-executed liner that stays just well near the line. And what a perfect pitch that was. In now is the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. He had a sacrifice fly back in the first inning. So pretty good on that one. 1-0. And that one, line drive. Bingo! That's up the middle for a center field base hit. Boy, Papa the Bat. Just a sweet music to my ears. And that's going to bring in Augustin Ruiz as he comes. And tonight being the designated hitter. And that one is inside for a coach strike. 1 for 1, double RBI. 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of 3. San Antonio leads the ball game by 3-0. Pitch here. And that one just outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mike Wright Jr. now at 43 pitches for his 3 innings. And that one lined to second base. And that will be caught by the out. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the top of the 4th inning. And it's a 3-0 shutout. San Antonio in the lead against Tulsa. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Underway, top half of the 4th inning. Here's the hot corner, Cody Hosey. And that one is well hit. High in the air, up and center. And the center fielder will make the play for out number 1.
Now batting, number 15,
That'll bring up number 15, Ryan Ward. He is 0 for 1, the ground out in the second inning. So far, so good. Pitch here, that one outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Frisco Rough Riders and Wichita Wind Surge now in their second 7-inning contest tonight. They're at Wichita Stadium. And right there, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So yes, Missions get to go to Wichita this year. Pretty nice. And that means June 21st is our 2 weeks on the road. Play Wichita for the first 6 games. And then after that, the next Tuesday, we're going to take on the Midland Rockhounds following on after that. So during this time, we'll go ahead and give the schedule. And so far, yes, we'll go ahead and tell you who we got. We have Tulsa, Corpus Christi, Amarillo, Wichita, and Midland to lead off the month of June. And so far, that is pretty good. 2 homestands. We have the Drillers and Sod Poodles. Following the final homestand of the month, Missions will pack it up and get on the road to wrap up June. Missions are back home on Monday night, July 4th. They take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a 6-game set. They'll have Monday and Tuesday to play a game and have the off day on Wednesday and continuing that 6-game set beginning on Thursday night. Here's pitch, a swing and a miss, and there's 2 up and 2 down. So far, pretty good, as that one, without a doubt, is pretty good. Now here's Andy Pages as he takes a cold strike, gets nothing and 1. So far, about ready to pull up some Texas League scores. And this live broadcast shows the Missions winning 3-0 here in the top half of the 4th inning. Boy, Springfield up ahead 4-1 against the Arkansas Travelers in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Gotta say, pretty good right there. High fly in the air. Center field Wood makes the play, and that is the half of the 4th inning already concluded. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and the San Antonio Missions lead at 3-0 over Tulsa. Now batting, number 7 hitter, Olivier Basabe. He's 0 for 1 to pop out in the 1st inning. So far, Frisco Rough Riders leading, or correction, it is Wichita. Do pardon me. It's the Wichita Wind Surge leading in the bottom half of 1 as they hit a 2-run shot out in right field. And the Wind Surge now leads Frisco by those 2 runs. Well, that will be a base hit on the fielder's choice. And so far the runner is already in. So that will go for a no-out single. And the left fielder Thomas Malone will step in as he takes a cold strike 1. He grounded out in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. So far just a nice, beautiful night. Partly cloudy skies. And it is nice and warm. Gotta love summer, and so far, yes, summer could be brutal, but you want to always make sure sunscreen, water, umbrella during the day game, and just making sure that you're taking precautions while being in the game in the afternoons, such as Sunday. You have a Sunday game at 2:05. The game ain't over until 4 or 4:30. And so. That one right there. Line drive. That's up in left field. That's a base hit. And that's going to put runners at second and third. Boy, howdy. And now leading off is Aggie Rosario. Rosario is coming in, and he's ready to go, taking a cold strike. Gets nothing and one. He's 1 for 2, single and a run. He's got second and third runners out there on bases. And so far, got somebody out in the YouTube Live. Let's say hello. And right there, that one inside for a cold strike. Gets nothing and one. Well, hello, Charlie. Good to see you tonight. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. That one gets down right to first. He throws him out. And that is 2 away as the runners hold second and third. And that'll bring in CJ Hinojosa. He's 1 for 2, single and a run. Bottom half of the 4th inning. We're halfway home here this evening. And the pitch. That one right there. Line drive. That's a fair ball. 1 run scores, 2 run score, and that's going to be what it's going to be. And that's out. He is out trying to stretch it to a double, 2 runs in the score, and that's the inning. So, that is a San Antonio score of 5-0 as we head for the top half of the 5th inning. So here is Jose Ramos as he takes a ball, and it's 1-0. Shutout going on. The Missions are holding the defense by 5 runs over the Tulsa Drillers. He takes a cold ball, and the count now 2-0. You know, Gavin looks like he's getting tired, but so far that is down 3-0. Well, the manager's coming out, and so far that will do for Grant Gavin, as that will be in for this one. Now we got a left-hander from New York as he gets the starting assignment. And yes, he's from Staten Island, New York. Pretty good for this guy. Everybody knows Tom Cosgrove as he steps on the mound for San Antonio, and he delivers in a strike 1, so the count now 3-1. Here's the 3-1, and that one hit to Rosario, and he throws. He gets him right down to first. What a play! And that'll bring in Devin Mann. He's 1 for 1. Single in the 2nd inning, and the pitch right there. That one is too high. It's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, howdy. San Antonio leads 3-0 over Tulsa. And it's a good game here tonight. Corpus Christi wrapped up the 5th inning as they go to the bottom half, or top half of the 6th inning, as the Hooks lead Northwest Arkansas 2-1. Pitch here, and that one hit high in the air. Malone running after it. He's got it! Right there, he hits the wall.
Now batting, catcher,
and what a play as he records the 2nd out. And really, it's starting to turn out pretty good. So starting to see another 3 up, 3 down innings. Hamlet Marte coming in as he takes a cold strike, gets 0-1. And that one well hit right there to second baseman Hinojosa, as that hits, no errors and nobody left on base. Go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound
Leading off for the
And that's a
Russians,
right-hander, Mitch White. Greeting in Joshua Mears the first time around. And he takes a code strike one. 0-1. And that one lined right to second. Second baseman to first will pass the ball. And that is for the out.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in the batter, number 2, James Wood. 1 for 2, single and an RBI. Pitch here. And that one is well hit. High in the air, up in left field, and there's 2 away.
The batter.
Now here's the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. He's 1 for 1. Single and RBI. And the pitch. That one high fly, and that one goes foul. So the count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch is swinging and a miss, and the count now 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes to count. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-2. That one too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good home crowd here tonight. We're halfway home on this Wednesday night. First day of June underway. Half of 2022 is almost gone. 2023 should be a whole lot better. And that one is fouled. And the count now still remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2. That one hit high in the air. And that will bring in the second baseman. He'll make the play. And that's the inning over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the top of the 6th inning. For Tulsa, it's a 5-0 San Antonio lead. Omar Estevez coming in. Meeting up Tom Cosgrove from Staten Island, New York, as he takes code strike 1. I call New York Clifford Town. Why? Because that is the spot where Clifford the Big Red Dog was filmed. And that one right there, out of play. And the count now 0-2. Clifford definitely beats Sonic the Hedgehog. Why? Because Clifford made a lot of sense. And Sonic pretty much didn't. But evidently, kids like Sonic, but grown-ups like the Big Red Dog. But anyway, no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch here, swing and a miss. And there is the first down here in the top half of the 6th inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
That'll bring in the batter, James Outman. Leaning off for Tulsa. Pitch here, and that one is going to be well high in the air, right there in right field. As that well hit ball is for out number 2. Jorbit Vivas coming in. He's 0 for 2. Fly out and a pop out. Pitch here. And that one is fouled off. And the count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1 right there. That one is chopped foul. And the count now 0-2. So yes, Wichita will be the last North Division team that comes down. Beginning Tuesday night, August 2nd. San Antonio hosting the Wichita Wind Surge for that 6-game set. Right there, line drive, and that's all the way to the wall. And he's going to get into third. on a 2-out triple. So what a way to get the shutout getting ready to wrap up if the run is in to score by the base hit. And now here's the hot corner, Cody Hosey. Hosey is coming in, and that one is well hit. High in the air. Mears camps under it, and he makes the play, and that is the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, and it is a 5-0 San Antonio lead. Bottom half of the 6th inning, here's Augustin Ruiz. Well, he is 1 for 2 tonight, but I gotta say, hey John, what's so funny? I don't know, I just thought of something really hilarious. And I mean, I don't know, but it's just cracking me up like no tomorrow. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Mitch White as he fouls that one off, and the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. And that one line drive up in left field. That's a base hit. Boy, good way of getting things going here tonight.
The batter, number 10.
And that'll be the batter, number 10. Hot corner third baseman Olivier Basabe as he takes a cold strike 1. He's 1 for 2, single and a run. San Antonio dominating this ball game. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. And for Tulsa, just 3 hits only. That one is fouled off, and the count now 0-2. So far, the time is 8:23 on this first day of June. So far, tomorrow night, don't forget, it is Thirsty Thursday, presented by our proud sponsor, Dr. Pepper. Other sponsors like Taco Bell and Bill Miller's Barbecue, serving San Antonio since 1954. From all of South Texas, and where you have a Bill Miller Barbecue, where you found it. So right there is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch here, and that one is foul. So the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2, here's the pitch. And that one is popped right there. And it gets somebody. Get him! Yes, they will get him. The pitcher does. And that will move a runner in scoring position at second.
Now batting, left field.
Well, Midland leads Amarillo. They are 1-0 over the Sod Poodles. And so far tonight, Midland could win it. Amarillo could win it. But evidently somebody out there could win it. Boy, Corpus Christi at Northwest Arkansas, they are 4-1 in the top half of the 6th inning. Naturals getting batted around just a wee bit. And so far they may have to come back and answer if they need to. Here's a 1-1. That one is down and inside for a code strike. Gets 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. And that one is popped right there to second. Second, the first moves the runner 90 feet away. Base hit brings them home. And it would be a 6-0 San Antonio lead. But all you need, the base hit to bring them home. And Michael Cantu sure looked like he could do it. He's 1 for 2. He had the double and a run in to score. Here's the pitch. And that one is well hit. High in the air, up in right field. And that is the final out. So the run is left stranded at third. No runs on a hit. One left and no errors. Top of the 7th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 5-0. Ryan Ward, he's 0 for 2 strikeout pop out. We are up to the 7th inning now. Strike gets 0-1. Here's a pitch right there, swing and a miss, and boy, jumping out of his shoes on that one. Don't forget his socks now. All right, of course, Bob. Thank you so much for saying that. And right there, that one is pop foul, and the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch, and that one hit high in the air. The hot corner third baseman Basabe has his eyes on it, and he makes the play. So that is out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy.
That'll bring in Andy Pages. He's 1 for 2, single in the 2nd. And the pitch right there and inside for a cold strike. Gets 0-1. Pitch here. And that one well hit high in the air. Up in left center. And that is out number 2. Caught by Thomas Malone in the left field position. Boy, Corpus Christi, they got the bases loaded in the top half of the 6th inning. And so far, a grand slam puts them 8-1 if the Hooks can ever get in there and hit that grand slam out of the ballpark. The Hooks are playing tonight at Waterboat Field there in Northwest Arkansas. And so far, San Antonio will go there, just a 6-game series as we begin the August month. Or should I say the middle. As we get done with Wichita, we'll have Frisco and Northwest Arkansas on the road. That one's inside for a strike. Gets 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, we are keeping our eyes on Texas League scores. So far, the Wichita Wind Surge leads the Frisco Rough Riders by 3-0 as Rough Riders are top half of the 2nd inning. And they're looking to enter back. And right there, strike 2. So the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 away, nobody on. 5-0 San Antonio. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He got some. And get up now. We got Take Me Out to the Ball Game coming up on the stretch inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Burrows coming in as he has an ERA 13.91. Strikeouts and walks is 8-10, 500 and .350 in these averages.
For the Missions, the shortstop, Aggie.
Well, leading off is Aggie Rosario. We are down in the stretch inning as that one is taken for a code strike 1. Correction, home plate umpire says no. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. And that one is going to be well hit up there in left field. Gets down, a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now that'll bring in CJ Hinojosa as he comes in and he fouls one off in left field for no balls and 1 strike. Boy, the stadium lights are now taking effect on the field. The sun is fully down. There's just a little bit of daylight left as we get ready to put the cap on this game. Right there, 2 balls, 1 strike. You got a runner at first, a 5-0 shutout. San Antonio really delivering. They have been delivering all game long. Can I get your reaction on that one, Bob? Yeah, so far the bats are alive. And if you say that they ain't, well, you're seriously mistaken, because these bats are alive. That one gets down, and that's a left field for a base hit. So you got 2 runners in scoring position, and they're about ready to go. There's no outs on top of that. But like I was saying, these guys have really just been hitting the bat with the ball and putting the ball in play. That's a good thing. When you and your teammates can really do a good job, you got to really focus on that mentality rate. You got to put it in and make sure that ball stays in play, and that's where your runs come in. In now is Joshua Mears as he takes a ball outside, and the count now 2-0. Well, 2 more balls, and that could lead bases loaded with nobody out. And that one is ball 3, so the count now 3-0. On deck is James Wood. He's in the center field tonight. Here's the 3-0, and that one is well hit high in the air. And that will not be a tag up. Could have been, but playing it safe out there at second base. And that's caught for the out. James Wood is 1 for 3, single and RBI. 6-7 runners coming up, and that one is well hit high in the air, and that one is going to get down. 1 run scores, 2 runs. 2 runs coming in. Here comes the run, and he's out at the plate. And 6-0 San Antonio, thinking that the run number 2 on this half inning was going to be in for that one. He gets him down, applies the tag, he is out. And there's 2 away. So here's the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. Rodriguez coming in. He takes a circle change outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 for 2, single RBI. In this ball game, San Antonio really shutting out Tulsa. They are furious of losing last night, but evidently tonight could be their night. So that will do it. The inning is over. 1 run on a few base hits and 1 left. And we go to the top half of the 8th. The San Antonio Missions lead it by 6-0. We're going to take a quick pause, and we'll be right back right after this. All right, y'all. Well, we are back to the top half of the 8th inning, and stepping in is Devin Mann. Who was that? I think that sounded like my nephew. Hey, prank calling me. And that's in for a code, strike one. Well, so far, Wichita adds another one. They have the bottom half of the 2nd inning, 4-0 over the Frisco Rough Riders. San Antonio really putting the spanking on Tulsa. Right there, line drive up in left field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the catcher coming in, Hamlet Marte. As he strides in and he changes up right there, it's 1 ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2, the pop out and the ground out. Taco Bell double play. Get you 2 crispy tacos courtesy of that double play. 11,335 in attendance tonight. And we're going to have a visiting on the mound, and here comes the manager, as that's going to do for the 2nd relief pitcher. 3rd reliever of the night, Reggie Lawson, coming in. The great right-hander from California will get the call. And so far, about ready to go. Here's a pitch right there, fouled off, and the count now is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch in, called for a strike. And the count now is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is right there. Line drive. That's up in center field. That's a base hit. And 2 aboard with Steele. Nobody out. And that's going to bring in the shortstop, Omar Estevez. He's 0 for 2, strikeout and a flyout. 2-1 and nobody out. The Missions have this game well going, and that one's inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Down and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. And that one is right there. Double play. Right there. Right to second. Right to first. A Taco Bell double play. And everybody tonight in attendance gets the coupon for 2 free tacos, courtesy of Taco Bell. And now James Outman as he strides in. Everybody in attendance tonight leaving the game and the stadium to go home. You get past a coupon to take to your Taco Bell for those 2 free tacos. Pitch here, swing and miss, and the count now. Boy, going good. 1, 2, 3, shutout finish. Pitch here, and that is strike 3 called. He gets them. Boy, howdy. And no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the 8th. And it's a 6-0 San Antonio lead. Augustin Ruiz, he's 2 for 3, single, double, and RBI. Boy, and Wichita continuing to get on top of Frisco. And so far, 5-0 shutout. They have 3 runs in the bottom of 1, 2 in the bottom of 2. And they are still going at it. So Frisco has to answer back as they start up the top half of the 3rd inning. So far, Springfield is out beating the Arkansas Travelers by 7-1. Corpus Christi and Northwest Arkansas 4-2 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. So right there, that will be the out. And here is Olivier Basabe. He's 1 for 3, single and a run. Midland continues to lead 1-0 over Amarillo as they lead in the top half of the 6th inning. So far, they got the bases loaded, and evidently tagging on more will make things a little bit harder for the Sod Poodles. So pretty much Texas League scores doing really well. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitcher outside, 2-1. So it looks like Wichita has a good chance of beating the Frisco Rough Riders out in this ball game in game 2 of their doubleheader. That one is hit high in the air, left center field. The center fielder makes the play, and that's 2 away. Game is wrapping up pretty quickly, and so far Tulsa is down to their final 3 outs. And Thomas Malone coming in. So far, so good as we get started with this one. Pitch here, and that one hit high in the air, up in left field, and that will be the inning over. So we go to the top of the 9th inning, and it is a 6-0 San Antonio lead. Jorbit Vivas 1 for 3, a single in the 6th inning, and they're down to their final 3 outs. Right there and inside for a coach strike. It's 0-1. Gotta say, time now is 9:30 as we're halfway through 9 o'clock hour. And that one is lined up into right field. That gets down for a base hit. So San Antonio has the chance of getting this ball game as a shutout, but putting a run in to score, that will not be a shutout game. And right there, that one is fouled off by the hot corner, Cody Hosey. He's 0 for 3, the fly out in the 6th inning. Pitch here, swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-2. Boy, and really, things starting to get pretty interesting as San Antonio and Tulsa and everybody in the AA Texas League about ready to wrap up their games. Right there, line drive, and that's up in right field. That's a base hit. So 2-1 and nobody out. Tulsa has got a chance to put some runs on the board before this game is finished for the night. Series will continue tomorrow, beginning at 7:05, our first pitch. Don't forget, it's Thirsty Thursday, so tomorrow on your way inside the ballpark, grab you a coupon because you're getting a free Slurpee courtesy of Missions Baseball. Stay cool this summer because evidently it is going to be a hot one. Right there, 12-inch curve. That one is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch here, and a swing and a miss. And that is the strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andy.
The right fielder is Andy Pages. As he strides in and he swings and misses. Man, the count now is 0-1. Springfield in the lead by the 6-run deficit over the Arkansas Travelers. 7-1 is the score out there at Blue River Stadium. Boy, gotta love that place. We don't go there till our final road series of the season. Well, right there, that will be out number 2, as that one is caught out in the practice area for out number 2. That's going to bring in Jose Ramos. He's 0 for 3, strikeout in the 7th inning. One more out. The pitch. Inside, code strike, and it's 0-1. 2 more strikes. The ball game is San Antonio's in a 6-0 shutout finish right there. And that one is outside for a code strike. Last chance here. Fans getting up in their seats. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get them down. And that's the ball game. Final score, shutout, 6-0 San Antonio. And that will make them 26 in the season as they win over Tulsa 28-17 for the Tulsa Drillers. Well, we are tied with the Frisco Rough Riders, and we are deadlocked at 26 apiece in the win and losses. Well, for everybody, hope everybody enjoyed this night. It was a fun first day of June, and we're glad that everybody is back after our road series with the Frisco Rough Riders. So 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors wins the ball game for the Missions. And gotta say, that will do it. Back for more right after this.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Drillers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, as we wrap up a Wednesday evening, this ball game goes to the San Antonio Missions as they win on 6 runs, 12 hits, and no errors. Tulsa only 7 hits as this ball game has concluded. CJ Hinonosa is the player of the game, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, a triple, and a base on balls. Tom Cosgrove will get the win for San Antonio, and Mike Wright Jr. takes the loss for the Drillers. Well, tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday, and so far, hope everybody gets ready because we got another night of festivities coming up. So far, Thursday, big game for our 3rd of 6 games. And so far, hope everybody is really excited about that. 6-0 shutout finish. The San Antonio Missions claiming their 26th win of the season. And they will tie up the Frisco Rough Riders, even up at 26 apiece. So this will do it. For everybody, have a good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow.